I think this is episode 7 of my exploration of Breathedge. If I remember correctly, the last time I played it was a couple of days ago. I just broke into this airlocky type situation, and oh, what is this? Oh, right, that's the brain that I extracted from someone because their brain was gumming up the works. So I believe I came in through here. Oh, first aid kit. Don't mind if I do. So now I'm exploring a little deeper into this complex that...
Plan of a service module. If you find the missing information, you can create such a module yourself. Who knows for what purpose?
Okay. Oh, wait. There's a blueprint I nearly just walked by. Scanner? Where's my scanner? Right there. I don't know what a service module is, but I apparently have a blueprint for one. So I know that eventually, from the trailers, eventually I'm going to be able to, like, craft entire bases. And I wonder if this is the place where I'm going to learn how to do that. Soda vending machine? This no syrup and syrup? I mean, obviously syrup. What?
Before using such water, it's recommended to boil it first and then pour it out.
Wait, what? What? Did I just... Okay, hold on a second. I think I just stuffed my chicken up against this thing and had it poop ice cubes? I don't understand. But one problem I have is my inventory is now full of things I like. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to come back through here anyway to grab things. I wonder... Of course, my inventory back at my home is also very full. I mean, maybe if I'm...
The crash, they smashed their heads against the console, which now appears to be non-functional. It's a shame that airbags are not provided in spaceships. The observation post was broken before the crash. All the records are missing. Looks like a diversion. Unlike modern radios scattered throughout the area, this one uses outdated technology that even you can reproduce, probably.
Okay, so apparently they want me to probably scan something? No, use.
The interphone is out of order, which is to be expected from a commonplace indie video game where the main gameplay is based on, oh, wait, it actually is in order. However, communications are down and the antenna needs to be fixed. Again.
Okay, I don't know if you're missing... I'm assuming that the volume on his dialogue is very low, and a lot of you are not able to hear it that well, but that's fine. He's just finding the most annoying way to say everything. So... He was about to break the fourth wall about the fact that this is a video game again, but then got interrupted by the fact that the radio works. So... Oh, I need to fix the antenna, huh? Looks like that's outside. And then what's this? Oh, wait a minute. Here's a thing. I have a scanner. I've got a blueprint for a radio. Okay. I assume that's the kind of radio that just plays music, not the kind of radio that gets me rescued from being stranded in space. So Rachel Crowson asks me about my State of Decay 2 game. How's your grief over losing Chester and Leroy? Is it too soon to ask?
A special pass, which is issued only to employees of the liner.
So I'm fine. I think so. I basically took 2 weeks off of State of Decay 2 to recover. I think I might actually be back at the point where maybe tomorrow I'll start streaming State of Decay 2 again. Okay, this is just going to be annoying. I've got a second scrapper. Oh, I've got a couple of scrappers here. Wow, they really want me to just use a bunch of scrapper durability on this. So I'm losing about kind of a random amount of durability on this door every time I hit it. Looks like it's anywhere between 2 and 4? Interesting. So yeah, I guess one entire scrapper is about what it would take. Because the scrapper, I think, starts with 34 durability, and so an average of 3 damage per hit would get me through the door with about a single entire scrapper.
The antenna miraculously remained intact. You may start debugging. But where's the antenna? I wanted to use the audio files from the first chapter to reduce the cost of development. Looks like it wasn't the antenna that caused the problem, but these broken wires. You need to deal with it.
Oh, neutralize. That's the Where I stick the chicken on them. That's right. I need to... Oh, this is not the repair... Wait. Oh, no, I just... Okay, whenever I slot an item from my inventory into my hotbar down there, I think I've equipped it. And I very frequently will, like... Will start an interaction... Oh, gosh. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to keep neutralizing it.
I don't think it'll help.
I
I don't think it'll help.
think it'll help.
The broken wires problem is solved. Try to catch a signal from Normandy.
So when they say Normandy, are they talking about... Like, am I in the Mass Effect universe right now? Like, are we getting messages from...
It's too stupid, even for green universe radicals.
Yeah, okay, let's see here. Access code Bluebell? Okay, I don't know what that is, but... Maybe when I power this up somehow, I'll need to type the words Bluebell into it? I don't know. I'm going to leave that note right there to remind me, though, just in case it's important. Okay, let's see if we can get a signal out. Jules says, I have no idea what Breathedge is, so this should be fun. Actually, I should... Yeah, so anybody who's... Whoa. I am thirsty. Let's drink. So anybody who is coming here... not knowing what Breathedge is. Breathedge is basically, it's like Space Subnautica with a really weird and slightly grating sense of humor. It involves stuffing chickens into things. Okay, so first off, let's scan this interphone.
So that's how it actually works. How interesting. It's amazing that they are alive. Even with a serious decrease in the core's activity, it still must be extremely uncomfortable there.
Okay, so apparently there's a ship that I can... Encrypted tape required? Where am I going to get an encrypted tape?
Have you ever heard of cannibalism among astronauts? Even if you take into account your excessive consumption of water and food, resorting to this would not be easy.
Okay, so I've explored everything I know how to explore, right? It says build a service module. So do I have to, like, try to find a place where I can construct my own ship? Or my own thingy? My own base? Because that would be neat. But, like, can I just do it anywhere? Should I just do it, like, in this void right here? I wonder if I tried to. So this is my dispenser, which I believe is the tool I use to build stuff. So, service module. It takes 2 construction kits, which I have back at my base. Now, where did I leave my... There's my vehicle. Okay, so half the reason I'm playing this is because I want to get to the part of the game where I'm actually building bases and see what that's like. So I might have just unlocked the very first objective that's about building my own base. Oh, Patrick Reddy said, I heard Mass Effect universe. Why? Because there's a ship. Apparently the ship I'm trying to get back to is called the Normandy. And that seems odd. That's a very specific name for a ship. Okay, so I think this was... It's funny, my memory is just so bad. I'm pretty sure this is... Is this the place where I was getting unlimited oxygen before? Because I'd like it to be. No, this is... Nope, this is not it. This is where I found the vehicle. Where was the... Oh, that's it right there. Okay, now where is my vehicle? It's so easy to lose things in space. There it is. Okay, so that's not it. Where was... Yeah, you're right. It had a... It had an oxygen symbol on it. There it is. This is probably it, right here. The oxygen symbol looks like a little fire extinguisher air tank thing. And there we go. Refill oxygen. Okay, so if I can remember the geography just well enough, I can probably get back to where I've been keeping my stuff. And I think I have 2 construction kits out there, which I can then use to make a service module. And maybe I'll make the service module next to my current... Oh, yeah! Where did it go? Again, space, man. And this is like fake cartoony space, where things don't actually work the way they do in the real world. Like, bumping my vehicle like that could have just knocked it into, like, just the void forever, and I would never get it back in real life. I'm lucky I'm in a game that is actually playing fast and loose with physics, just to make it itself a little bit less frustrating. I think that's a honey ship. We'll deal with that later. So, Corner Eagle says, if this game is about stuffing chickens into things, does that mean that it's like a secret sequel to Hot Shots Part 2? It certainly draws from the same well of humor as things like Hot Shots Part 2. It's a very sort of fourth wall breaky, slapsticky sort of humor, but also, at the same time, a serene and beautiful space simulation. Like, it's kind of hard to identify, like, a single tone that this game has. Because, like, listen to this music, you know? And look, like, I'm kind of floating around in this very lovely world. You know, it's kind of a heightened reality. It's not like it's, looks, convincingly realistic. These, glops of frozen water, don't look like they might in the real world. But that's not the point, right? It's like... they're creating this sort of place that's really interesting to explore and hang around in, and it's really peaceful and beautiful. And then also, there's this weird kind of self-consciously edgy humor to it that's like, I don't know, it's an interesting combination of traits. Now, where did I keep... Okay, here are the construction kits. So I'll pull those over. And I guess... let's pass back the first aid kits, which I think I don't need right this second. And let's go out here and see if we can build a base. So yeah, so Grimace says that the reason, and this has been Grimace's long-standing opinion on the humor, that the reason for the humor is because the situation of being, like, probably the only survivor of a horrific space wreck is so horrifying that the humor makes it palatable. And I can totally see that as sort of like, if I would not be surprised if that's exactly how they talked about it as they were designing the game. Okay, confirm. And then I need to build an airlock, which requires 1 construction kit. Okay. I don't think I have another one, but maybe I can craft one? Let's look through the other containers. This one does not have a construction kit. This one has 1 construction kit. So, okay. They must have contrived intentionally for me to have the exact right number of construction kits. It's the only thing I can think of here. Okay, so the question is, can I put one on the corner? I don't know. Okay, I'm using the middle mouse button to try to turn it. I guess it has to be vertical? Okay, so I can build it, like, separately. See, I'm assuming that what they want is for me to build an airlock that connects. Oh, here we go. Weird. Could I have done that in the ceiling? like... Oh, okay. Now it's snapping in. It wasn't... I didn't feel like it was snapping in before. Strange. Okay, so now we've got an airlock. Do we have... What? What? Oh, is that what turning it is for? Let's try that again. Wait. What? Did I not get the construction kit back? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can craft a construction kit. I had better be able to craft a construction kit. That's not what I meant to do. Let's... There. Okay. Use the processor. Resources? Composite resources? Construction kit. Rubber, resin, titanium. I already have titanium. Let's grab some rubber and some resin. I'm pretty sure I have both of those too. Rubber. Rubber's kind of hard to come by, so let's not mess it up this time. Resin. Okay, and construction kit. Okay, so this time we're gonna save our game. Okay, so how will I be able to tell? Maybe we try to build one on the bottom. I'm hitting the turn button, it's not doing anything. Let's try building this on the bottom. Okay, is it... Am I... You know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm looking at a thing and assuming it's an airlock. I'm probably not even reading. That's my problem. That's what I've done wrong. I'm betting that thing I'm building is not an airlock. I mean, it's just a hallway. And I just clicked on it because it was one of two things listed and just assumed. Okay, so let's actually look at what I'm really doing here. That's a tube. Compartments. Ah, airlock. Does not even require a construction kit. It requires aluminum and 2 titanium. Haha. So yeah, we've discovered, you know, unfortunately, it's my old nemesis, reading, that has defeated me. What do we say? Aluminum and titanium? Okay, so now we will choose an airlock. So again, I think this one does still have to be attached to something. And not working so far. Okay, I can rotate it. Okay, so it definitely wants to be vertical. Is this small airlock not going to work for some reason? Do I need a large airlock for this? What would a large airlock require? The same? Oh, okay. So, oh, okay, wait, oh, so it will... I'm weirded out. I don't actually know how anything... What are the rules? So I guess I need to replace a part of this thing with the airlock, I guess? Okay, so now it needs an oxygen generator. What does that require? That's a tube. Oxygen generator. Aluminum, 2 titanium, and an inductor. All right. And why don't we just assume that I'll also need a power generator? So let's just look at what that requires as well. So Okay, so I need 3 aluminum, 4 titanium, an inductor, and a generator. Oops. 3 aluminum. Let me put that back. 3 aluminum, 4 titanium. I might be a little bit short on aluminum. I don't know if I've got that. Nope. What about in here? Okay, yes, just barely enough aluminum. And somewhere I've got a generator. Somewhere. Can I just drop that on the ground? Yes. I believe I've got a generator lying around. I think I made one. Did I use it to build something I already have? That's an oxygen generator. That's a slightly different thing. Generator. There we go. But I also need an inductor, and I think I don't have one of those. So, what's it? Equipment, maybe? Items? Resources? Composite inductor. I've got metal, I've got plastic, I need 2 wire. Alright, I've already got 1 wire, I think. But I've been picking up wire. Not using it a whole lot. Okay. So now I can make an inductor. I think I've got everything it takes to get this base up and running. If it's anything like Subnautica bases. Power and oxygen seem to be the thing that I need. So, it's not decor, it's an oxygen generator. Okay, do I need it inside the base? Maybe I need it inside the base. Let's put this down. Oh, good thing these things work without power. All right. So I've already got also artificial gravity without power. Oxygen generator. So I guess, yeah, let's put this nice, useful stuff near the airlock. Oh, look, it wants me to build a power generator. What a surprise. All right. Power generator. Now it wants me to build a research table. Okay, what does that require? Research table. 3 aluminum. I'm gonna have to go mining, aren't I? 3 aluminum, 2 electrical tape, 2 resin, and a titanium. Okay, 2 resin and a titanium I can do right now. Pretty sure I've got that. So let's just get that in my inventory so I don't have to think about it. There's a titanium. There's 2 resin. Okay, so what was the rest of it? 2 resin. Okay, so I need 3 aluminum, which I think I just don't have. And then I need 2 electrical tape, which I think that requires rubber. That requires rubber. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably out of rubber. Okay, no, I've got some rubber, but not enough rubber. Oh, wait, no, but I've already got some tape. Okay, so I've got the tape taken care of. What was the last thing? What was the last thing I needed? 3 aluminum. That I'm pretty sure I don't have. Yeah, there's no aluminum here. Okay, so I've got my drill. Let's go out and find some aluminum. Okay. Where? Wait, what's this bomb? Oh, it's far away. Who cares? Where's my bike? Let's get on my bike. This is my bike made out of a vacuum cleaner, which actually is a pretty good idea in space. Okay, there's like lots of little... I should always pick these up when I find them because they're really important to keeping my equipment up and running. But... Oh, whoa! It's the shawarma. Is it the one that I dropped? Or is it a different one? I still need to find the one that I dropped. For those of you who don't know, propulsion in this game is done with farts. and you upgrade your propulsion by eating foreign food, which is interesting choice. But yeah, so shawarma. So I found a shawarma. I need 2 shawarma in order to upgrade my stuff. Wait, what is that? What are you? Oh, you're food? Oh, you're ice. Oh, whatever. I got plenty of you. I'm going to head down this way because I think there's a fair amount of unexploited resources here. Like, what is this? Actually, I'm still not sure what that is. It's a garbage ball. Containing resin and metal. And unfortunately, not the things I need. What is this, though? What are you? What are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you? Oh, you're so cute. Come here. Come here. What? Okay, fine. Whatever. Running low on air. So let's... I wonder if actually... It might be quicker for me to go to the oxygen recharge station that I was just at. Let's go there. And then keep exploring this area. Though, actually, wait a minute. Aluminum is the main thing I need. That's in asteroids. So I already found some aluminum near the base. I'm nervous that there might not be very much left near the base. That's ice. So I'm looking at the surface, scanning the surfaces of rocks. Yeah, there's a lot of rock surfaces around in here that I haven't even tried to explore. So I'm going to look around here first to see if I can find some aluminium. Refill our oxygen. Yeah. Oh, Scott Lannon points out that a pin recipe option for this game and for Subnautica would be really useful to prevent us from having to constantly reopen the menu and re-find the last thing we were looking at in order to remind ourselves what it is we're looking for. That's a really good point, actually. I'm trying to remember what game it was that I played at least one game recently that did have a pin recipe option. Was it The Forest? Was it... now I don't remember. But yeah, you could basically sort of mark any recipe as your current mission. And then it would just give you mission objectives to grab all the things that you needed to build that thing. That was very convenient. Okay, so I'm blowing fuel. Running around. Okay, and this is all, like, useful stuff. Like, I don't mind having some more metal. I am, starting to run low on my scrapper here. Oh, and I think I just used a bunch of my wire. So I should replace that. That's great. Here's more metal. There's more metal. So yeah, this is not a fruitless trip, but I think that a lot of this rock surface here is not even meant to be interesting. Like, it's not even meant to be part of the world. Like, it's just sort of the boundaries of the world. Oh, wait, what's this? Is that going to be aluminium? Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Let's get it. I'm expecting about 3 from this one before it taps out. Ooh, 4. What? 5? What a bounteous aluminum vein. Let's grab this one too while we're here. It is so nice to have a proper oxygen tank now, so I can, like, actually accomplish something before having to run back to my base real fast. Okay, that's probably enough of that for now. Good morning, the tank. Okay, let's head back to that nearby oxygen base. So Corner Eagle says that Subnautica Below Zero does have recipe pinning. So that sounds awesome. So I am excited to play Subnautica Below Zero. I just finished my playthrough of Subnautica, just in time for... Oh, not just in time. I guess if I finished it 2 months from now, then it would be just in time for Below Zero. It's just in time for me to have a nice break from Subnautica to play other things before I suddenly get you know, completely swept up in playing below zero. So yeah, the tank says sub is done. Are you asking me if I'm finished playing Subnautica? Yes. I think if the next time Cloudcraft shows up, he has threatened that he's going to make me play one more session just so that I can see the biggest monster, which apparently I missed out on. But so I might make a little coda at some point. But yeah, basically I'm done. I managed to disinfect myself and get back up into space. What is that? Is that important? Doesn't look very important, so I'm just not gonna do anything with it. What? Oh, what's this? What's this? A little ball of crap. Love little balls of crap. Nothing in here. It just occurred to me, actually, that this game and Loop Hero, both very similarly keep all the resources in little spheres. I don't know if that's significant in some way. Probably not. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was in good repair. And let's sit down. So I keep seeing durability 2 at the bottom of the screen. So that's why I got out to repair this thing, because I saw durability 2 at the bottom. I don't know what it's referring to. Oh, maybe that's my tool. Maybe it's saying that my, oh, yeah, it's my scrapper that's durability 2. Okay, so I was misreading that. All right, good to know. Oh, also I'm getting thirsty. Let's drink something. Let's drink lots of things. Maybe I should start collecting ice again. Well, I'll definitely grab some of this titanium, since it's here and it's so cute. Cute little balls of titanium. Come here, trash metal. Okay. So I think we got it, what it takes. I think I need to... oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Shawarma! That whole time that I was hanging around this base, complaining that I couldn't find any shawarma, there were 2 shawarmas hovering in space right outside my door. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are we doing again? I'm gonna make some electrical tape, I think. I need to get more rubber. I'm just pretty much out of rubber now, but let's see what you know what? I also need some water. Let's make some of that. And actually, do I have what it takes to make the advanced accelerator? Oh, I need a couple of yellowish water. Let's go and use some of this equipment first. So what? Okay, I've got everything I need in my pockets right now to make the research table. Let's do it. And let's put this away so I'm not trying to deconstruct the base while I'm entering it. Ah, what the? How did I? That was weird. Okay, so I think the research table should be front and center. Research the electrical engineer spacesuit. Is this just a thing I can just start doing? Okay, I need a roll of fabric and some lead paint. I think I can do that. And this is going to give me more radiation protection than I currently have? I don't know, actually. Yeah, a little bit more. So wait, what did it say? Just have to remember everything. I'm bad at things. Roll of fabric and lead paint. I've already got the aluminum. This one seems even fancier, though. Okay, so if I wanted to go back to that ice area, I could wearing this spacesuit because it's protective. So maybe what I want actually is 3 rolls of fabric and 3 lead paints so that I can use all of that stuff. I'd also love to have a wall-mounted container of some kind. Do I have the ability to create that? Interphone, research table, decor? I can make a piano. So no, I don't. I can craft suitcases and throw them around, but that's about it. All right, so let's see what else we can build, because now that I've exhausted some of those resources, okay, I do have some food. Okay, I needed to make that roll of fabric. I needed to make lead paint. I don't remember how much fabric it takes to make a roll of fabric. I know what lead paint takes, though. Oh, I don't have room. On the accelerator, what did that take again? As far as I know, it might actually be possible to pin recipes. Roll of fabric, it takes 4 fabric. Okay, that's what I thought. Accelerator. Oh, right. Yellowish water. That was the thing I was missing. We got some honey. That's kind of like yellowish water. Not really, though. Oh, so Jedi Psych Tricks is like, what did he want the shawarma for? So this game is making the very hilarious joke that foreign food gives you indigestion. And so you need to collect shawarma in order to make your farting device. Lead paint. So that will shrink things in my inventory a bit. So now I think, is the yellowish water in here? Yes. Yellowish water is there. So now I can make the large accelerator. Yeah, Grimace, it's definitely P. All right, so there we go. I've got a better accelerator, and now let's toss the old one in a hole. I don't even know if I need it, but whatever. Wish I could disassemble it. I would love to have its delicious contents. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to. Let's eat some sweet, sweet food. Delicious, yummy, wet. Okay, so I needed a roll of fabric. I needed 2 lead paint. Was it 2 lead paint that I needed? Now I'm not sure. I kind of want to make both those suits since I'm here. Let's go see. Oh, wow, my accelerator moves me so much faster. It's so nice. Okay, so I can make this. I've got a roll of fabric and I've got 2 lead paint. Okay, so if I got another 2 rolls of fabric and another single red paint. I wonder if I've got that. Then I can just have a collection of spacesuits I use for different purposes. Okay, so I can make 1 more lead paint. The question is, do I actually have enough fabric? I possibly do not. I might have enough fabric back at my old base. Yeah, that's all the fabric I have. So, I mean, let's make that additional lead paint. I know I'm going to want it eventually. And actually, another thing I was going to do was try to manufacture some more food and water. Let's see, do I have ice lying around, or have I been ignoring ice? You know what I've been doing? I've been ignoring ice. Okay, I do have some water I can carry with me. That's good. But yeah, I need to start picking up all the ice that I see. Let's drop off the food makings that I have for now. I guess I'll drop off the paint I don't immediately need. And light bulbs, because what? Why? Sure. All right, let's go make us a suit. Wow, I can accelerate so fast. I feel like heading back home to pick up resources now would be way less scary now that I've got a vehicle and an accelerator and a bigger oxygen supply. Like, this journey that used to seem absolutely terrifying. Okay, so it's good. Okay. So I spent the resources, and now there's just a clock that's going to tick down. Grimace says, it always weirds me out when this game goes a long period of time without a joke. Right? Yeah, it's like, it's kind of what I was saying about sort of the tone being kind of uneven. It's like, I can't tell if this is supposed to be like, you know, like just a constant laugh riot, and it's failing when I'm not laughing, or if it's meant to be serious and sort of the jokey moments are just there to lighten up the seriousness. The thing is, like, but that kind of game, so there are definitely a lot of games where, you know, it's generally a serious and or even beautiful subject matter, but there are times when it is hilariously funny. But it's usually a different kind of humor. Like, that kind of game, it's usually like, it's not, you know, breaking the fourth wall, elbowing you in the side, ha ha ha, isn't this funny? Ha 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 ha. It's usually not that kind of humor. It's usually much more like wit, like dry wit, like characters just sort of talking to each other and having an attitude, or like subtle irony and stuff like that, which is not really what this game is going for. It's going for sort of the big laughs, the elbowing your ribs sort of thing, but then in between there, it's sort of calming and relaxing and you know, I wouldn't say it's serious exactly, but it's got a very different tone. It's interesting. Like, I'm not. Don't take this as like, you know, me criticizing it. It's me just noticing it. Like, it's because it's kind of hard to. It's hard to sort of pick a tone for your game and then nail it, you know, because games are made of tons of different ideas. And, you know, it's like you can't. It's not like you sit down and have an idea for a game and then you just make that one idea. Like, a game is made of hundreds, thousands of individual little ideas, and having them all come together in a way that sort of matches and sort of feels like it's all cohesive and it's all a single cohesive thing. That's really hard. Okay, resin, aluminum, and a roll of fabric. Well, crap. So I do think I've collected a bunch of fabric back at my old base. So I think that maybe that's where we're going to get the fabric. That's probably quicker than trying to search for fabric in just random places around the world. So Grimace says that is why he suspects that the humor in this game may have been added as a later step. Like that they might have made an entire game before adding the humor. So part of me would go for that potential answer, except that it's so built into the progression of the game. So there's so many places along the way where they have you make weird things to be funny and stuff like that, or it's like the step you have to take involves some weird chicken interaction or something. Like, it would be, I think I've already got plenty of food. I think I should just focus on making water, actually. Where it's like replacing, like if they started without the funny version, replacing the original version with the funny version would have been extremely expensive. Like, they would have had to throw away a lot of work just to replace it with something weird. I feel like the weird stuff had to be there from the beginning. I mean, I don't know. Again, like, anytime you hear one game developer describing what had to have happened behind the scenes in somebody else's game, they're wrong. So I'm wrong. Almost no matter what I say, I'm wrong. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. The reason I think about it, though, even though I know that I'm not actually going to be correct about the facts of this case, is the fact that... Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I want to have an empty enough inventory that I can come back with a lot of stuff. How do you build a suitcase again? Refined metal times 4. I can probably do that. How much metal does it take to make refined metal? 4 metals. That's a lot of metals. Actually, I might already have refined metal in one of my containers, I just realized. I should go check that out. Not in there. Not in here, but I do have more of this. That leaves me in a dangerous situation where I could not easily make another... Oh, here's more metal. I was going to say, a dangerous situation where I could not easily make another scrapper. But okay, I've still got plenty of metal in that container. So yes, let's make us a suitcase. Because I'm just very tired of not having enough storage space for things. So we're going to make a suitcase in here. And we're going to throw some more crap into it. Then we're going to go out there with a fairly slim inventory and grab as much stuff as we can. So let's just drop that on the ground. Oh, no. I said drop. And then open. And then, I don't know. Let's fill it with water and food, I guess. I think I've got a bunch of food back at my base, so I'm just going to... Yeah, let's drop all this stuff in here. You know what? I'm finally going to drop the eyeball, too. I'm sure I won't regret that. Let's keep our oxygen generators just to be safe. But otherwise, lots of room in the inventory. Well, actually, what are the chances I'll need more than one oxygen generator? Low. They're low. And I got my candles for last resort. Grimace asks if the suitcase is a portable container. No, I think I can't pick it up if it's got stuff in it. And I can imagine why. That's actually a good decision. Even though it sounds convenient to be able to fill up a suitcase and carry it around, if they let me do that, I would just carry around a bunch of suitcases all the time. Drop them, open them, get stuff out, put stuff in them, close them, pick them up. Like, it would be all I did. And so not letting me do that is probably a smart decision. I would bog down the game with my own suitcase management behavior. Scott Landon says it must be exciting to have Bethesda joining the Xbox. Maybe a Skyrim bounty pack for State of Decay 2, he's saying. That's an interesting idea. We haven't considered doing something like that. No, I should say we have considered it, just not for very long. Partly just because tonally it's a little bit, I don't know. Not tonally. Tonally's the wrong... It's... wearing Viking stuff around is kind of strange. Pirate stuff? Maybe for post-apocalyptic survivors. We did the Sea of Thieves crossovers. But, like, Viking-ish stuff doesn't feel quite as on point. But you never know. Partly, we're just running out of capacity for bounty packs. We would probably have to, you know, remove an existing one in order to replace it with a new one. Because we've only got one slot for, like, one more slot for a bounty pack in our schedule. So you'd have to pick the bounty pack that you didn't like anymore, that you wanted to get rid of, in order for us to add something as exotic as a Skyrim thing. But you never know. There are still some undecideds there, so I don't know. Maybe I'll bring that up. Don't get your hopes up though. Oh, so actually, Grimace is suggesting Fallout. Fallout might actually be a better contender. Okay, so we do have some fabric here. And some food. And some rubber. That's very valuable. Salt, less so. Wire. Scissors, sure. If I want more fabric, I guess I will need scissors. There are so many scissors, though. Oh, wait. Fabric. That's the most important thing for me to grab. And so much metal. All of the metal. Food. I don't know. Maybe I'll eat some before I go. I don't feel like I need to grab all those scissors. The wire seems valuable. Was it just the 2 containers, though? Oh, wait. What's this? That's one I emptied. That one. Oh, and then there's this one. which is just full of decorative crap I do not care about. I think this might count as a grabber, but oh, whatever. Let's drink some water to make some more space in my inventory, and then to grab the food, the scissors. I guess we'll grab the scissors. How common could they be, right? Okay. We're not bringing this thing with us. So... Oh. Scott Landon suggested a dragon hoodie might be a good idea for a Skyrim tie-in. I could see that working. I could see that fitting into our game, and also... Yeah, no, that I could, and also feeling like a fitting Skyrim tribute. That's a good idea. I like that one. Again, making no promises. I do not just unilaterally make decisions about bounty packs. Ooh, freezing danger. Grimace suggests a Vault Boy mask, kind of like our Swine and Bovine mask. Now, if you did it like our Swine and Bovine mask, it would not look like Vault Boy. It would look like the peeled off skin of a blonde smiling man, which I think would be a little bit problematic. CMC Passerby asks, how do you find this game compared in tone and quality to Subnautica? So I feel like, okay, so I feel like on a technical level, things in this game seem to work better than they do in Subnautica. I'm running into a lot fewer sort of like, what am I trying to say? Rough edges than I did with Subnautica. And just sort of the world seems to come together really, really nicely. And it feels like, I don't know, the game just feels kind of sharper. Is that a word for this? Like, I don't know. Subnautica sometimes feels like it's sort of held together with duct tape and twine. Not, again, also, so do many games that I've worked on. So that is not, like, I'm not ripping on Subnautica that way. Like, it definitely has the vibe of being put together by a very small team with very limited resources, and there's some stuff that just didn't quite come together, but you know what? It's beautiful and we love it anyway. Like, whereas this game does feel like stuff just kind of comes together a little better, but the tone of this game is a lot less consistent than Subnautica. Subnautica knows exactly what game it is. It's got wit and humor in it, but it doesn't take over. It's like sort of, there's this little bit of irony in the way that the AI talks to you and treats you like garbage, but in this polite tone of voice. And this game is trying to do that, but multiplies it by 10 times to the point where it's kind of like blown out. It's like an overexposed photograph. It's like, this is good. Light is good and important for a photograph. But if you get too much of it, then it actually just isn't attractive anymore. And so this one and then it starts fighting with the overall sort of like beautiful, look at this crazy world that you've been lost in sort of vibe. Like Subnautica leans hard into that vibe, and that is the overwhelming vibe of the game. And the wit, gives it a little accent, but doesn't interfere with it. Whereas with this game, the humor kind of interferes with that a little bit, and it's tonally kind of mismatched. I have a few concerns with the way the systems in this game work, the way that tools are handled, just the sheer amount of space they take up in my inventory, for the small amount of utility that each individual tool offers. But then I can't leave them behind because then I am going to need it suddenly in the field. Like there's just a little bit of sort of decision making. Like sort of the way that my decisions are motivated in this game make me want to play it in a way that is less fun than I think would be ideal. So there's definitely aspects of the systems of this game that probably could be improved. But all that said, I'm still playing it. Like, despite the fact that the humor is not on my wavelength. Despite the fact, there are definitely some jokes in here that are definitely in my wavelength. There are some that land very, very well. But the sort of overall background humor and vibe isn't really on my wavelength. And I do have concerns with the way that some of the systems work, but I'm still playing this game. So whatever, like, thought I can put into, oh, this part of it is working better than this part, like, all of that is kind of details compared to the fact that I'm still playing it and still having fun. So, take all of those, like, all the discussions we've had about what does and doesn't work in this game, take them all in the context of I'm still playing it and I'm still having a good time. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, right, that's right. I was going to construct... I'm just wandering around right now doing almost nothing. But no, what I was going to do was construct a spacesuit. And I believe that I now have the fabric I need. I just forgot what everything else was that I needed. 1 resin, 2 aluminium. All right, where did I put all that stuff? Here's a resin. Here's some aluminium. Yes, I know my pronunciation of that word is inconsistent. But if you've been watching the previous Breathedge streams, you know that I enjoy arbitrary pronunciations of that word. Okay, so I've got this fancy new spacesuit that protects me more from radiation. And so now it says explore the spaceship debris. So I assume it's just meaning explore everything, not any particular part of the spaceship debris. Would I be able to figure that out from the task? Okay. It's got a fist right here. Do I need to be... Okay, so I need to be looking at that fist. But there's so many places that are closer than the fist. I feel like I kind of want to find those first. So if I were to go exploring like that, what would I want to bring with me? So I've got some food. Okay, actually, one thing I definitely want to do is drop off my old spacesuit. I've got some food. I've got some water, emergency oxygen candles. I've got tools ready to go. Get my dispenser. So this is the problem. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I mean, I've got 2 of these on purpose because one of them's about to wear out. I've got 8 tools, each of which take up 2 slots on my inventory, and I feel like I have to bring them all because at some point the game could arbitrarily want me to use any one of them. And if I didn't bring it with me, I would have to go back to my base, which is harsh to go and use them. And most of them feel like, occasionally there's one that actually does something that feels like it's materially different from the others. Like the repair tool, I use it to maintain my vehicles. The dispenser, I use it to build bases. That feels, the scanner, I use it for information, that's cool. But the scrapper, the shears, the drill, and magnetic master key, and the grabber, those 5, they only exist to create a sort of like unlocking process at the beginning of the game as I unlock access to different things. Now at this point in the game, I just have them all. And I would love to just make a Swiss Army tool that does what all 5 of these things do and just use it on everything. Because there isn't a fundamentally different role each of them plays. They're just like, I come up to something that requires resource extraction. I have to equip the correct tool and then perform the resource extraction. And it's identical for each of these tools. And so there's nothing about them that makes them unique. And so and the thing is, I've got 4 slots in my inventory. What if I had this tool, all 5 of these in one, and this tool? I could fit them in all 4 slots. And then I would never need to go into my inventory and swap them around. I could just, you see, like the fact that I can imagine that beautiful, happy world makes the world that I live in feel a little less exciting. And CMC Passerby also points out that these items are not easy to tell apart from each other. They're all like orange and white sticks with doohickeys on the ends, by and large. So that also does make it a little bit confused. So, okay, so we've been streaming for about an hour, and we're about to embark on a brand new objective. So I think this is probably a good time to cut the video short. So if you're watching me live on the stream, I'm going to keep playing Breathedge for a little while longer. But if you're watching me on YouTube later on, we're going to wrap up this video. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there's going to be a button right there you can use for it. The video I'm about to make now, continuing on with Breathedge, is going to go right in that slot. So click on that if you want to continue. Unless it's not there, because I haven't made the video yet for whatever reason.